What's good with y'all? I'm not gonna lie, it's crazy like this convenience I'm making this video. But shout out to my friends, bro. Shout out to specifically my friend Jay. He might see this video. What's good, bro? But nonetheless, I don't think I made a video today. Did I make it? I don't know. Probably not. Maybe. But I hope you all have been well. Hope you all have been taking care of yourself, doing well, doing what y'all gotta do, and making ends meet. But today, I just want to talk about the factor of love. It's kind of crazy in the situation that I'm in, but I can say finding interest into somebody else because love may come off too strong, or like just talking about relationships in general. And kind of leading until today, basically, Jay, my friend, he gave me some advice on a situation that, in mind, it's important to me. I don't want to dim myself down and say it wasn't that serious, but it could have been resolved. I feel like nothing is that serious. It can always be resolved, unless you're like trying to murder somebody, and it's like, what are you doing? But just talking about the values of what you can learn, whether things work out or not. And the person that I'm talking to right now, we went through a little bump on the road, figuring things out, and going back to my friend helping me out. It just kind of reminded me that those habits or traits that you thought you got over are still within you. Like those things never really leave. You just learn how to control and kind of counter them and react a better way in comparison to how you did before. Like for instance, back then I used to always give up quick when something went wrong. I used to always say, I'm not about to deal with this, bro. I'm not about to constantly go through these things. And I feel like it came from a place of not wanting to get hurt, of course, but just not really getting a full grasp of certain things. And nowadays, I'm a lot more vocal with how I am. As y'all can see through my videos, I talk about everything, you know, smallest inconveniences. But in this instance, just going back to that, I'm very vocal. I'm very wording. Like I want to be very intentional and direct within certain things. And sometimes I didn't realize that it's not a bad thing, but being so vocal and direct, you can't unsay things. So certain things may come off a certain way that I didn't mean to. Then I try to correct it, and it's like, I mean, but um, today, or well, not today, but as of today, kind of really do like this girl. I like her. I like her, and I can see something within that with her, you know. But the thing with me is the I fall in love in 2 days, 2 business days thing. That is real. That's the type of guy I am. Not to obviously say I'm saying that as like I'm exaggerating it a little bit, but I do get interested very fast, and when it's something that I can genuinely see, I want to indulge more into that. And I feel like when you have that type of like mentality or like just who you are as a person, it's a lot of pros and it's a lot of pros and cons to it. But the one con that kind of messed me over was was expectations, expecting so much and expecting her, no matter how good things were going, to be or feel the exact same way I felt 100%. And that's not life. No matter how things are being perceived, you can think something is going 100% perfectly fine. But until you get both sides of the story, you will never know 100%. You'll never have the true clarity or clearness to really get the grasp of what's really going on. And in terms of a relationship, you really have to go through these, I feel like, struggles to really know, or you have to go through these struggles to know if it's gonna make or break the situation. This being a relationship, people, person, whatever it is, and hopefully things work out. But if not, it just taught me that again, bro, you haven't gotten over these things, these past relationships that you've been through. And it's not a bad thing. Again, like I said from the beginning, it's not like these things, like these bad habits or experiences leave you. You just learn how to handle and counter them better. So I feel like I'm acknowledging that now that these things never left me, bro. Like I never stopped having commitment issues. I'm just now more willing to try to understand and get a grasp of things, to test those commitment issues. See if I can. I may not want to commit. It may be these faculties, but there will always be a leap of faith within anything in life. And I feel like the thing with me is I'm so like intellectual. Like I know what's. Let me look up what intellectual means, because I feel like sometimes I'll be saying shit and I don't even know what it means. Intellectual. Let me see. Relating to intellect. What? So what does intellect mean? Intellect definition. Reason. All right, so it's basically making sense. The thought. All right, so yeah, I'm so like intellectual with certain things to like. I feel like I've gone to the sense of again being intentional. Like I know more so in a moment of what I want. Obviously, in the future, I'm not gonna know what I want, but um, it's like I want this. Want this to work out. I can see this being something, but the thing with me going back to the I fall in love in 2 business days, I just gotta learn to just take things slower, move at my own pace. Because with the advice he was giving me, I kind of understood more as well that, bro, you can want the best for everything, but if the person is not understanding of that, you can't blame them. You know, it's two different mindsets, two different faculties of situations within each individual. So you kind of just have to be okay with that, and it'll always be that leap of faith of this may work, this may not work, but it may work. It may not work, but it may work. So why not take the chance of that working? And being honest, I feel like when I'm like in a relationship or just talking to somebody in general, I kind of become a better me. I feel like that's the best version of me because it kind of gives me a reason to not talk to so many people at one time. Talking about females in this instance, not talk to so many people at one time. Focus on other people, and it kind of distracts me from that realm of and I feel like I've grown so much that it when it's the right person, bro, it makes me a better person overall. Because now I'm not only providing myself with knowledge, but I'm getting the feeling of whenever, say for instance, she needs some knowledge, I'm giving her knowledge now. And just by me saying she's the one, that's kind of even being edgy right there, to where it's like we haven't been talking for so long, so don't put those expectations on her that she is the one, but just being acknowledgeable that she may be the one, and if not, it's okay. There's a person out there for everybody. But that's kind of just me right now, just talking about relationships, love, and my moral advice that I want to give y'all is to just take things slow. It was so alright, that's what I wanted to say. Take things slow. This is the thing. I feel like I tell y'all so much advice, and for instance, say being patient. Say being patient. That revolves with everything, not just content creation or patient with views or patient with grinding. Like that shit goes into basketball, texting somebody, getting to know somebody, a relationship, schoolwork. Like that don't just go into one category and then that's it. You don't expect to have to transfer those traits onto other things or situations. Like that's another thing I'm learning too. Like you may be patient with making videos or editing, but are you patient with people? Are you patient with driving? Are you patient with talking to your parents, your mom, your dad, your siblings? Are you patient with doing your homework? Like it don't just you shouldn't just pick and choose what you bring these qualities into. And I'm just learning to be patient and understanding in this situation that I'm in now. And it's obviously more than that, but that's the main byproduct of that. But the moral advice I want to give y'all is to just, if you feeling somebody, interested in somebody, take a leap of faith. If God doesn't believe you should be with this person, the signs will occur, and hopefully when they do, you take them. But if it's the right one, or you feel like it's the right one, take that faith. Don't be such on the edge. Think positive and understand that again, if it's not meant to be, the dark always come to light. So yeah, that's my advice for y'all tonight. Your boy was a little bit heartbroken. Not heartbroken, but I was a little bit dimmed down a little bit. But just talking to the bros, talking to friends, it kind of helped me out a lot. Bigger understanding within it. So just thanking God for them and everything goes in my life. So I love y'all though. Hope y'all boy doing good. My ladies too. See you.